gentlemen, welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. As Frank Arena, Boulevard City, Riyadh, in the for Queensberry Promotions, and Bob Arum, Riyadh Season. National Event Center for top-ranked boxing in conjunction with the General Entertainment Authority, Goldstella, proudly present Ring Star Promotions, K2 Promotions, and Fire. 12 rounds heavyweight championship of the world boxing for the undisputed world. Ladies and gentlemen, to the custodian of the two holy mosques for making this event possible. Special thanks to Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Mohammed bin Salman, and the chairman of His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, the General Entertainment Authority, the supervising organization, Turkey Al Sheikh. For this fight will be the Middle Eastern Boxing Commission bodies, and their presidents are President Jose Mahone, the sanctioning of the IBF, Carol Peoples, IBO, Ed Levine, WBC, Mauricio Sullivan, and WBA, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, WBO, Francisco Paco Barcarcel. This contest, should it go the distance, the three judges assigned ringside, scoring from the United States, Mike Fitzgerald, Manuel Oliveira Paloma, and inside the ring from Canada, Chris Metcalf, from Spain, in charge of the action at the bell, world champion. And now, it's undefeated veteran referee Mark Nelson versus undefeated. The officials are in place, and somebody's O has got to go. They are ready. The fighters are in the ring for the thousands in attendance, and they are ready. Millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue and yellow, an Olympic gold medal champion who now, his official weight, 223 pounds. As a professional, has a perfect record. 14 big wins by knockout. He's the former of 1 fights, 21 victories, including undefeated, undisputed cruiserweight world defending unified IBO champion, and he is now the reigning IBO WBA the reigning heavyweight champion of the BO from Ukraine, world the undefeated Oleksandr Usyk. Corner, wearing green with gold, officially. And across the ring, fighting out of the ring in at 262 pounds. World champion, the holder of the ring from Morecambe, England, the 2-time heavyweight title, and recognized as the lineal world defending undefeated WBC champion. He is the reigning heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King.
2 seconds we discussed earlier, considered low. Punches right here are not considered. Come here, Tyson. Punches right here are low. Alexander and Tyson, you're exactly what I expect. A clean professional fight. Instructions in the dressing room. You both know exactly. For the unified heavyweight championship of gloves, good luck to both of you. Touch them up. World. Protect yourself at all times. Touch.
Mark Nelson, the referee. So for the first time, the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world is on in 24 years, 6 months and 5 days. The line, it's a night where boxing is at the centre of the sport versus Oleksandr Usyk. This is history universe as we finally get to see Tyson Fury. 2 men with legacies on the line, head to head on a monumental night here in the King's Glory. The 2 best heavyweights on the planet arena. The Ukraine colours for Usyk and the Fury. 39 pounds between them. Fury significant green shorts for the Gypsy King. Tyson significantly the bigger man in terms of height and reach. Usyk and tactician.
Interestingly, Tyson Fury runs
who fixed him with that icy stare. The master move.
Straight to the centre of the ring at the start of the contest and to get past that long lead hand of Fury. They're pumping out that jab, and that's probably the problem for Usyk. It is there, but holding the centre, that keeps Usyk on the outside, and he wants to gain the centre of the ring, so it'll be the backside, so that's a slight advantage. But Usyk's used to that angle for the centre, Fletch, but the lead hand for both
Tyson Fury
boxers is going to be so important in this contest.
Boxing orthodox, 7 inches Usyk has ever been in a boxing ring with. He's come in around the reach advantage, the heaviest man that Oleksandr, that he always does, 223. I see cold eyes of the Ukrainian world champion. Tyson Fury fixing him with a smirk, and those
Tyson opting just to stay on the outside, Usyk over his front foot. So it's a clever tactic, and just to literally the odd feint here and there to go from Tyson Fury, staying on the outside, just popping that as he's coming in. That's the tactic up to now. Jab, trying to trigger the attack from Usyk and then catch him.
And Usyk, who's got a fair deal of support in here, says he has to be. Says you don't see a fat wolf in the forest. Quick tonight to win, not big. He said there's plenty of ways that he can skin this cat. Showboating, and the way the tactics work out is going to be fascinating. From the Gypsy King and playing to the crowd.
It's clever pressure from Usyk, targeting the body. Well, that's good from Tyson, but at the same time, he's forgetting about the head. He's just going for the body, because that's the nearest target with single shots. There's another one. Left hand, then the right to him. So he's just slipping down and then just hitting the body. He's staying on the outside. So like I said before, to Fury. The uppercut at some point will have to come into play for Tyson.
Out process in the first round. Decent overhand shot though. Final few seconds of what's been a feeling. Landing on the chin of Fury from Usyk. First serious punch really of the fight tonight. And Steve Bunsu's joined us down here. What did you make of that? And there's the bell.
Exactly what we've been talking about all week. Usyk looking to land to the body. The last 10 seconds there. Careful, all about fractions, about the jab. And 3 or 4 big shots over in the corner.
Well, Fletch up in here, but the last 10 or 15 seconds, he just got caught with a couple of shots. The last 10 or 15 seconds, it was probably Tyson was just edged. So the round's really, really close, but it's probably 20 seconds because of the 2 or 3 shots that he's landed. Sensible. Just gone to Usyk on those last 15 or 20. Full pressure from Usyk towards the end of the contest. It's a close one.
Corner, 10 seconds.
I'm with you, Richie. You win it with big punch.
A little bit of damage already to the nose there with Usyk. It's not just the physical challenge of Tyson Fury, and what people tell you, Richie, people who have been in presents, he drains you mentally and he can land a shot. About firing here, Usyk, he looks slick and sharp.
Yes, he had success.
Like that, right at the start of this round.
He's at the end of the first round and he's carried that on. Tyson, try and get around that long. Got to get back to using that jab, try and keep him off balance. Lead hand of Tyson Fury, that's what Fury's got to do.
The rafters by his supporters inside the Kingdom Arena. Every bit of success that Usyk has is cheered. He's been all business, Fury's been smiling.
Yes, most definitely. And these early rounds
And clowning, but he might need to get down to work pretty quickly here.
Going to be absolutely crucial. Waited it from Usyk, plenty of movement, and he's setting the tone. Both boxers will want to get an early lead, but this is how we anticipate and the pressure here. Well, there's the uppercut. Setting the pace, rather. Little bit inaccurate, but that's the shot that he's got to concentrate. Popping that jab out and keep Usyk off balance as Usyk comes forward. But he's got to keep...
Tyson Fury happy to drop the shoulders and poke out the chin. Usyk's first fight time since that majority decision win here in Saudi Arabia. He beat Daniel Dubois in Poland last summer. Fury out for the first year against Francis Ngannou last October. Punch stats to this point tell you Tyson Fury's throwing more shots. Oleksandr Usyk is landing more of them.
I don't mind that in one sense, Fletch, especially with the jab from Tyson. Or jabs, sometimes they're not going to hit the target, but they're just going to... He's got to keep Oleksandr Usyk off balance. That's why he's got to throw more. Keep him off balance, and they're just going to keep measuring the gap. So you've got to set that up with that left hand, that lead hand first. It's up his backhand. There it was there, so that uppercut came through.
Fury just whipped a right hand in as well there. At the nose. And when he gets close like that, maybe just starting to find a little bit of rhythm of his own, but he keeps pouring. It tends not to miss.
It's a great shot downstairs.
Good shot from Fury.
Yeah, cracker.
Backing off, but he whips in the uppercut there and smiled at the success. Usyk coming forward, Fury says, and there's the bell to end the second. Asking for help from above. Third round scheduled for 12.
Right uppercuts to the body.
Usyk, 4 heavyweight championship belts on the line for the very first time. Arena as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world in boxing history. Somebody tonight will leave the arena. Cracking shot from Fury. Long right hand that found the target.
Soon realised that he can't afford to stay on the outside. He's got to
target effortlessly.
Yes, and Oleksandr Usyk will quicken his feet up. He's got to keep that head moving from side to side forward. The uppercut from Fury has got to be set up behind, like we just seen there, and try and avoid the shot as he's coming forward. Jab to measure the distance to make Oleksandr Usyk come forward and then whip it underneath.
Usyk trying to get close. He just, if he wants to just tie him up. He's like an octopus when he hangs out that left hand and keeps him at bay. And of course, he's got the ability to use those big arms around you.
Yeah, he's very strong on the inside. But at the same time, Oleksandr Usyk doesn't allow many... And he's very underrated, I think, Tyson Fury, on the inside. Opponents to tie him up on the inside. He's good at... Very rarely do you see Oleksandr Usyk on the ropes or in distance control, and he's in and out with the feet. To a corner, well schooled, keeps the movement circular.
Oleksandr Usyk last lost a fight, he was an amateur.
Around his opponent.
15 years since back then, same story for Tyson Fury, 17 years. Here we are halfway through the third of this fascinating, since he hasn't had his hand grazed in a box, an absorbing, undisputed heavyweight. Nice and solid, caught Fury with his back to the ropes. Title fight here in Riyadh. Good shot from Usyk.
Fury's got to be a little bit more disciplined with his movements here. Got to push his opponent back occasionally. Can't allow Usyk to push him back into the corners. As Tyson Fury and set up that backhand of his.
Body shot right on the belt line from Fury. What I would say is he keeps
Back onto the ropes into the corners is not a good position to be in.
pouring at the nose, Tyson Fury. That's clearly troubling him. Right from the first round, that's been an issue for him.
Good work, good work.
25 seconds to go in the third. Good combination from Tyson Fury.
Got to be accurate with his work though. Better from Usyk. Range stuff from Fury. This is what he's got to do. Pushing Fury back onto the ropes again. It's a classic case. Usually Tyson Fury's doing that.
Both of them.
Fletch, you can't lapse in concentration here. And
Too good. Any mistake will be punished. And there's the belt.
I tell you what, Fletch, it's smart, it's canny, it's fast, it's meaningful, it's powerful, it's more force.
You gotta fight it. Break that shit up.
Tactical. They started a lot faster and were a lot.
What's wrong with him? Let's keep using the angles, Tyson, on the state power. He can't take the fight from you. Nice job. Yeah, one that crossed them legs like that. That's what you're supposed to be attacking.
Please try not to hit the back of the head. I know it was a mistake.
Double jab right and left up to the body.
Plenty of advice in there.
Find out a few combinations for him, Tyson. When he comes up to you.
From Sugar Hill Stewart and from his dad John.
Sugar Hill in this back, that's around 9. They want Fury. Let's see if he... You've got to fight him. He was angry. He started swearing. He responds this round, Rich. Let's see if he responds.
November 1999, the last time so much was at stake in a head. Well, Lewis versus Holyfield heavyweight fight, the 11th defence over 9 years of the lineal title. Lennox Lewis, who's ringside tonight, the last undisputed that Fury won when he beat Vladimir Klitschko. Champion Jack Dempsey was the first back in the 3 this evening.
Got to stay switched on here, Tyson Fury.
1920s, and one of these men will make some history.
That was good stuff from him there, with the jab and then whipping the right hand. That worked, because if you do that, Oleksandr Usyk downstairs. But forget about going off for a walk after you've done. He's back on you, so you've got to concentrate. It's a better state in here, Fletch.
Really good left hand there that sent the spray cascade.
Start to the round from Fury, but he's got to keep concentrating.
Off the head of Tyson Fury from Oleksandr Usyk, the Ukrainian. And when he does get him on the ropes like that, we're seeing success.
I'd just like to see Fury just stand his ground occasionally. A little more like Lennox Lewis said, that's the way Lennox said he's got to box Tyson more. Don't invite the pressure. Stand tall. Stands tall. Use that jab, that long straight right hand.
Tonight about volume and about accuracy. And so far...
And keep him at bay.
We've talked a lot on this one. The volume is coming from Tyson Fury, but the accuracy...
That wasn't a bad shot at all from Tyson Fury. Growing in
stages with Usyk, but he walked onto one there, the Ukrainian, didn't he?
Confidence going southpaw. So will that pose a problem?
Clowning from Fury.
For Oleksandr Usyk, but he definitely got caught there, Usyk, with a good...
Trying to get into the mind of Oleksandr Usyk.
Just buy him a few seconds, just to slow the pace slightly down. Yeah, and what that does also, Fletch, because Usyk wants to box at a faster pace. So that may fall into his favour.
Very experienced.
And Fury doing a little bit of clowning, but that's slowing things down.
It's third man in there tonight. Oh. Mark Nelson, over 100. In with so much speed, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's the shot for me.
Title fights, and there's that little hook come uppercut that he
can do all the damage in this contest. That right uppercut.
Wants to let everybody know how much he's enjoying it.
Better round at the moment for Tyson Fury.
There, won't phase Usyk whatsoever. Boxing on the outside, nice and slick, but now he's trapped in the corner. Starting to gain control though, isn't he, the bigger man? And just cuffs Usyk round the side.
Harder to hit on the back foot, but he's got to try and keep Usyk
ahead and wanders off.
You can see what Fury's doing here. He's at bay, and if he's on the ropes like that, that's when... From Usyk. The movement's restricted, so that's why he's getting caught there. That's a good shot.
One thing with combinations, and people who have been in there with him before say that Tyson Fury has been able to do tonight. He's hit Oleksandr Usyk. That's virtually impossible.
Too far away, and again, both of them. There's all the physical advantages. See there, almost catching with big punches.
Gaining a semblance of control.
Yeah, it may have taken.
Steve, is that the first indication that Tyson Fury
A bit of control of that round, but I still feel that Usyk's fairly comfortable. Usyk's making Fury do work, even when Usyk's not. And I tell you what, I know we're going to the corner in a minute. I tell you what, Usyk, throwing punches, he's making Fury work.
That's why, Steve, I think get a breather, most definitely. You can see that the faster he's doing a little bit of clowning just to slow things down, to get into his head. He's sort of suited Usyk, but this is close.
Rassam, but you're our friend.
Little wink from Vladimir Klitschko.
Looking on the cut on the eyebrow, the right eyebrow there of Usyk.
There's Andriy Shevchenko, some of the greats of
Stay there, stay.
Ukrainian sport here tonight, supporting their man.
Second round, round 5.
He's flying by this, Richie.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And just like that, we're into the 5th.
This is a close contest. Up to now for me, anyway. 2 rounds apiece, Fletch.
I'll tell you what's interesting.
All about concentration.
We all thought that Tyson Fury would target the Usyk body. For Oleksandr Usyk, he's not gone to the body at this. He's only thrown 17 body shots to this point, compared to 6, which is a surprise when we talked about the tactics that Tyson.
Usyk's on the outside and his movement's very good. He doesn't make many mistakes.
Fury might adopt here.
Well, at the same time, though, Fletch, as he's coming forward, so that body is hard. Moving forward there. Good work there from Usyk. That's better to hit. To be quite honest, he's still keeping the gap as he's moving.
The body work.
Yeah,
There's
forward.
the body work. Doubled up on the body. As well, that he just likes to lean back and whip in, and when he lands with that's a payoff punch for him. It's the one that put Dillian.
Didn't see it, but as I say, he's just got to set that punch.
White House at Wembley.
Yeah, and it could pay dividends. Shot behind that jab. The jab's the important punch also. Oh, excellent there from Fury to measure the distance. Yeah, he's felt that. Usyk
has to take a couple of back a bit. Body shot goes in. Little pass of his own side. Good steps, and maybe Tyson Fury starting to soften him up a little. From Usyk, what message did that send, I wonder? Says that's low, and that's the first little complaint in there. Yeah. Halfway through the 5th. From Oleksandr Usyk about a body shot.
Yeah, well, he's been in this round, Fletch. Usyk, yes, little complaint there. I think he's felt a couple of body shots that were definitely okay. And that one might have been low or borderline, but nevertheless.
To the body in this round than any of the previous rounds.
Tyson Fury can sense that he's hurt him downstairs.
Well, he's done more work to be a switch of tactic here.
He must be listening to you, Fletch. Targeted the body, hasn't he? And he's doing well here. Tyson Fury. Yes.
Tell you one thing, Richie, he's in a real rhythm now, Tyson Fury, isn't it?
Yeah, Usyk as he's coming forward. Usyk's struggling now to throw more shots, isn't he? He's concentrating and he's past that long reach of Fury.
Fury looking, mixing it now to body and head. Just 1 or 2 signs of pressure to Daisy in there, up on his toes, throwing the combination. Stress potentially in there from Oleksandr Usyk.
Yeah, Usyk with his mouth open, seeing that gum shield, so he's
at this point, final seconds of the 5th.
He's feeling the pace also, so if Tyson Fury is up the tempo in this round, this is better for him.
Combination right on the bell. For Tyson Fury at the end of the round. Says tonight, what a... Here's the first question then, Steve. Lennox Lewis said to us this week, I concur with Steve's point though, that Fury's maybe worth a mention. The fighter in the ascendancy, that's Richie's card.
Round 6.
At this stage, there's been no issue with the eye of Tyson Fury. We wondered when that cup might open, but no issues to this point.
I think they would have told Usyk in that corner that you've got to get up closer to him. So this is why I knew he was getting picked off at range. He's trying to get close. He's on that front foot straight away at the start of this round. Oleksandr Usyk needs plenty of head movement to slip the shots as he's going.
There's the body shot. Whipped into the soul
Forward. That's going to be difficult. That's when he could walk onto the upper
plexus from Tyson Fury. Focused a lot on the movement of Oleksandr Usyk before the opening bell, but it's fair to say at this stage, Richie, that we find his movement that's the key in there at the minute.
Yes, it is, but what he can't do will be restricted, and Usyk will have success. Fury can afford to do, Fletch, is drift back onto the ropes, because that's when he's moved good from the centre of the ring. He's got full range of movement, and he's working behind that lead hand. Difficult to nail with the shot. That's what he's got to concentrate on.
Usyk towards centre ring, unified champion against Lineage, trying to triple up the jab. Tyson Fury quickly back, still champion in there to find out who the undisputed. Shook him down to his boots. Usyk took it well. Heavyweight champion of the world actually is.
Oh.
Good solid. That's a peach of a punch from Tyson Fury.
Big punch indeed. Body shot there from Fury.
There's an uppercut. What a shot!
You know what? Usyk's legs have slowed a little bit. Another good.
Now he's in trouble, Oleksandr Usyk. There's the uppercut at turning times for Usyk.
Yeah, this is going to be a big
For Dillian White. Body shot from Fury.
test for Usyk now. We always said that this uppercut could be
Into the final minute.
the main shot in this contest. That was an absolute belter.
Six body shot again. He looks hardly ever. This brilliant champion being in there right now, Usyk. Something we don't often see. Tested to the limit by Tyson Fury.
Yes, but cleverly reckons. Has he recovered? He would have picked back on the outside. He bought himself a few. He has, but Tyson Fury is definitely here in contention work. He's coming from the Gypsy King. All of this round landed the cleaner shots. The
Excellent round for Fury. 20 seconds to go. This minute right now. Fighting with confidence and authority. There's the uppercut again.
There you go. Set up again behind the jab, Fletch. Good work.
Showboat to finish the round. It's been a good one. He's growing with confidence. With every second, Tyson Fury, and there's a combination at the end of 30's authority, Tyson Fury, Carl. Let's bring in Carl Frampton. He's starting to...
I have it 4-2, but he's in control, and Usyk so demoralising. When you're hurt and you're in that position, you're hurting that round. He's been hurt to the body as well. It's got to be trying to come forward, and you've got a guy who looks to be in Fury's really in control, and Usyk's going to have to change something, but it's out of control now, and he's smiling at you. I think that it's going to be an uphill battle here from this point on. Fury is with him. It's going to be really difficult for Usyk to come back. I think at this stage now, the momentum.
Thank you, Carl. Little nick over the eye with Oleksandr Usyk as well, which is something else for him to get.
working. Absolutely. Look at this for a shot. Best shot of
his dad John there imploring him, Richie, to use the uppercut even more.
Contest so far, that was.
Round 7. And it feels like the stage of the change this momentum.
Yes, he's probably
where Usyk needs something to happen for him.
Just got to up the tempo probably, Fletcher, and put Fury under a little bit of a go. He's being picked off at range, but that was always going to be the case, pressure, so he's got to take a few risks, throw caution to the wind, and just have getting past that long lead.
There's the up there, Usyk, but he took a body shot on the back of it. Got once more, just might have been able to block it with a... One of the big considerations fit Tyson Fury look, and the answer is very coming in tonight was how would a fully motivated and fully aggressive.
Yes, indeed, this is a totally different Tyson team, a TNT Sports team. We definitely called it would be a different, and I think we called it Tyson Fury, and it is indeed.
Good shot from Usyk to set the spray cascading off the head of Tyson Fury.
You know what, Fletch? Tyson Fury's having more and more
Rare success, though, for the Ukrainian.
success because the jab of his has been really, really good, which has measured and controlled the distance. And then he's brought these last 2 or 3 rounds, he's increased the work rate with his jab. Right hand into play, and we called it right from early on in this contest. He's doing that, and he's winning this up to now, but he's got to. Right uppercut would be a major punch, but he's got to be set up and keep concentrating. This is far from over.
Of course, the big question is the lighter man. If he keeps landing uppercuts like that, though, it won't be an issue. Can he maintain this pace for 12 rounds as well against you?
Yeah, and very cleverly then just close the gap and just... So again, but there you go. Leans on Usyk, which will tire him as well. Not a bad shot there.
Yeah, they saw that one at the back of the arena. Usyk's supporters trying to raise their man.
Now what slowed Usyk down? He's slowed considerably from Usyk, so he's an easy time. And he's definitely the work from Fury, the jab and the right hand. But the target also, Fletch, the head isn't moving anymore. The head, at the moment, for me, Fury is boxing very... Got to move from side to side to try and slip the shots. Comfortably indeed.
He landed a good solid left hand in there, but Tyson Fury... This is where he's got to get him, Usyk, get him in a corner. Fights his way out of danger. That might just... As we hear the bell. You could see him now. They've given Usyk a little bit of momentum towards the end of the round.
Down Fletch, Usyk biting down on his gum shield. Biting. He's lost, what about the last 4 rounds? There's blood coming from the eyes. Down, knowing how hard it is, knowing it's an uphill struggle. Well now, he's not desperate yet, Rich, but we're getting into that.
This contest, one of these boxers, you know, both undefeated, are good.
Arena.
Lennox Lewis said about it, didn't he? He says that at some point in the field that they're behind and they've got to do something different. I think we're
to Tyson Fury. He's still having to work hard.
Approaching that stage now with Oleksandr Usyk.
Yeah, I've got it fight. But now it looks like Usyk is cut, he's hurt. Been hurt several times.
The uppercut from Fury. We said it could be the most important. So let's have a look at the work here. There's an important punch in this contest, and certainly, but it was a Fury round for me. So he's landed there, but Usyk finished the round well, finished strong.
To go. And Tyson Fury coming out firing here at the start of the 3 clubbing shots, but that's not bad by way of reply from Usyk. 8th, meeting Oleksandr Usyk in centre ring and landing 2. Maybe he feels this is the time to change gear. The Usyk King, who's been in control for the last few rounds. Ukrainian, do something different. Ask 1 or 2 questions at the gym.
I think Fury has been fairly difficult to catch. Taken out of the punch because he's moving backwards. That was a better shot on the back foot. There's an example there, you see. The power's downstairs. So Fury's got to keep to these tactics of staying on corners, Fletch, for me. On the outside, but just avoid the ropes and the...
You'd expect this stage of a fight that's just started to slip away from him. Nothing less from this proud champion than an effort to rally.
It's been a good start to the round from Usyk. Usyk, but that was low again. The referee just reminded you. Yeah, complaining there. To keep the punches up. Do you know what Usyk? She's from Fury. They're harder than what they look. But look at Usyk come back. Experiencing now Fletch as well. You know, some of these...
Yeah, good shots from Usyk, doubled up there. Tyson Fury with... One thing we can absolutely guarantee is that Oleksandr Usyk is going to get a bit of a shake of the head. It's still a lot of work to do in there. Get every ounce of energy and every ounce of ambition. Just needs 1 or 2 of those little victories, doesn't he, each round? Just to give him that belief and momentum in a fight that's really difficult for him.
Miss with the shot and Usyk's going to catch you with a counter. You get a little bit too close
for him.
Well, it's a contest where you can't afford to make mistakes. To him, he gets you with a shot, a counter attack. He's a clever boxer and he pounces on mistakes, does Oleksandr Usyk.
This has been the kind of great shot, Usyk, that I think he needed.
Yeah, definitely. That Usyk is still in this fight. This has been a decent. You know what? This has been the kind of round that's reminded Fury round for Usyk. There's a nasty cut somewhere that I see.
Eye has got worse. We'll try and have a look at that. There's a bit of damage around Fury
On Oleksandr Usyk's shoulder.
Maybe the nick on the eye as well. And he's just taken another one. I don't know whether it's coming from. To look at that between rounds. Fury's nose will need to take a close. It's been a much more encouraging round though for Usyk.
What a response. Reminded Fury, yes, he's still in there fighting to Usyk in this round. He needed it though, Fletch.
Blood all over the face of Tyson Fury, and there's the bell to Usyk, and both men in fact.
You've got to, because I think Usyk
In the 8th round, and Steve Buncher applauding the effort there of Usyk.
picked that round, but he had to fight for every single inch of that camp.
I only need that right.
For every small victory.
Yes, indeed. Usyk there caught him with Tyson Fury with. Let's have a look at it there. Good shot. So Fury can't. Cracking left hand. That was probably the cleanest left hand that he's caught. Before to make those mistakes of coming forward with those low hands from Usyk in that round, because the fight was slipping away from him. Another looping shot there from Usyk. So it was a good response. Now he's back in it.
What a fight.
Problem with that from the first round on, and that's a real wake-up call for Tyson.
Fletch, what a fight.
It's hit him absolutely flush on the nose, and he had it to Fury.
He's been showing when he doesn't like the shot, Tyson.
Seconds out.
And that's going to give Usyk an awful lot of power.
Round 9.
Of course, he's got Tyson Fury 2 rounds up. Well, that's the way that Richie's scoring it unofficially at this point. Oleksandr Usyk is right back in the fight.
Then he gets really interesting, doesn't he?
This feels like a big round. If he can nick another one on it.
Fury's got to get back to what he was doing earlier, boxing it a lot more.
Fury's got concern with the nose.
Range, bringing him onto that uppercut and using that jab.
And we've got to find out whether he can fight at this pace for the stamina of Oleksandr Usyk. Full 12 rounds as well. We know about the endurance. And there's just be another twist and turn in this plot.
Got to keep doing these feints. It's confusing. Fury just showed me something there, Fletch. Using Usyk. Usyk doesn't know if he's going to land the shot, if he's going to throw it with the front foot and the front hand. Really important shot. Sometimes you throw it, sometimes you don't. That little feint.
The uppercut in. Everybody you speak to right hand from Tyson Fury. That one was blocked by Usyk. Who's been in the ring with Usyk said that he eventually breaks your heart.
And Tyson Fury. He has got to concentrate and compete for every second.
Usyk's taken the best of Fury. He's still in there.
Of every round.
Just shook the head of Fury. The left hand didn't travel very far, but boy, good shots from Usyk again, and that's landed.
Felt that one. That wasn't a bad shot there from Fury downstairs. Again, slowed. The feet are slowing from Usyk. Just momentarily there, that's just allowed Tyson Fury to keep him going. But again, coming forward, must keep scores with some shots. Usyk's got to keep them flipping from side to side.
Good shot, long left hand. Who wipes his face with his glove. Oleksandr Usyk right onto the chin of Fury. 9 pounds the weight difference, yet he's in there standing with shots in there. Oh, what a shot that is! Fury's wobbling. Usyk and happy to trade with him, and he's taken some serious. Caught him! Fury's in all kinds of trouble. Is that the game? Fury's senses scrambled. Usyk charging him. Changer. Usyk can sense a finish. Tyson for a finish. Fury doesn't know where he is. He's all over the ring. Down he goes. Does he know? Is this a sensation? Tyson Fury hanging. An astonishing change.
Incredible from Oleksandr Usyk.
In the fight.
6, 7.
Mark Nelson wants him to walk to him now, and there's the bell. And what a turn. The powers of recovery against Deontay Wilder. What a change. Momentum shifts. Oleksandr needs this minute, Steve, like he's never needed a minute before. Usyk with a beautiful salvo, and Tyson Fury.
The most important 60 seconds of Tyson Fury's life opened up, and Fury showed he was it was a left. Mark Nelson could have stopped the fight then. Usyk crossed it, started it, and then a relentless barrage, Fletch.
Well, he's such a brave man, isn't he, Tyson Fury?
He's too brave for his own good. Should he have gone down and taken an 8 count early?
He's got so much pride, and look at these shots that he's taking. Tyson Fury doesn't go down here, and yes, the bell sounds. He's standing on his feet here. It's unbelievable how Tyson, but that's an unbelievable performance from Fury in terms of landing some absolute cracking shots indeed. Well, he's taking the shot, but Oleksandr Usyk fully in control.
Been in crisis situations before, but he's always been a man like this. Able to come through them, but can he come through it against round 10?
It's a change in this contest now.
3 to go. Has he recovered?
10-8 round for Usyk. At one point we thought
miss at the moment, Usyk.
Tyson Fury was cruising.
Big shot again. He can't. He has to stay away.
To keep popping that jab and just keep moving.
Has to wait for his head to clear.
But when he's back on the ropes, that's when he's vulnerable. Seems to be just biding his time, waiting for an opening. Usyk finding the quality shots in for an opportunity.
It's a heavyweight classic. Everything on the line. This is everything that we hoped it would be. Fury in control, but somehow Usyk favour, and now it's Fury hanging on. This great champion from Ukraine has turned this fight, and he's coming back really from the Gypsy King, who's desperately trying to
recover Tyson Fury.
Clear his head.
He's got to throw a few more punches here. The top. Occasionally he'll go downstairs with the jab to the body. That's a little bit better, but you can see Usyk trying to set up this left hand over. Take the attention away from that punch and then whip one over there.
Fury in his own corner.
It is there.
Long left hand catches Fury. Traps him there. Maybe he just needs a slight rest, just to recharge a little bit. Worth making the point that he put a lot of effort into the last round, Oleksandr Usyk.
Absolutely. He's trying to draw in the pace also. Like you said, Fletch, he put a lot into that there, but yes, he's slowed down a little bit, so maybe he's first round. But this is just allowing, we know what Tyson
shows how much.
Repeat it.
Yeah, shows how much
Fury's powers of recovery are like.
Conditioning comes in at this stage. Started to showboat again. One thing we do know for sure is the 10-8 round, a little bit more confident. Previous round has tightened everything up on the cards. This has been a sensible round of boxing from Tyson Fury. Wild swing from Usyk. This stage.
Yeah, decent right uppercut as well from Fury.
Fury getting back. Not too much power in that. To work again. Final few seconds of the 10th. This is a big round for Fury.
It's been a very close round indeed, this one.
Fury simply to get through it, and he's been able to do that. Tell you what, Steve, he's some champion, isn't he, Tyson Fury? Fury to come through that crisis.
Listen, to get out of the previous round, he survived, he moved, he got his senses back. He lost the round. It was amazing to survive that round, and he was under pressure the first minute, but he's still in there. What a round!
That round was very close indeed. It could have even been
a few rounds we've had.
Yeah, indeed. Even round, Steve. He did come back at the end of the round, and that round was definitely Oleksandr Usyk, so it's a close one.
Is it fair to say?
Swayed it a little bit, maybe for Tyson, but still, the first half of the round.
That this might be 6 minutes to work it out, because this must be close now.
From about round 10, we're going to get an unbelievable final 3. Geezer called Lennox Lewis. He grabbed me by the arm. He said, you know what? Rounds. I tell you what, it's Nostradamus, Lewis. What a fight.
Well, that's how tight Richie's got it, 95 apiece. Sugar Hill.
What a round. But wait for it, Fletch. What's coming up now is going to be amazing.
Stewart reading the riot act in there to Tyson Fury.
Woo!
Round 11.
Usyk
Gap, doesn't he? But he seems the fresher Usyk at this.
immediately on the attack.
Knows he's got to close that stage.
Fury started to pop about that left jab again. Much better from Tyson to the 11th. Fury, decent opening 40 seconds here at the start.
Just keeping Usyk. That's where he neglected that, and that's when Usyk has success. Bay with that jab.
Good shot from Usyk again.
But Usyk just looks a little bit fresher. I think both fighters, Fletcher, feel a little bit more confidence in his work.
Fury trapped in his own corner. And good work again from the Ukrainian. Good shot in there, the spray off the head of Fury. The next 80 seconds or so may well decide this round because it's been significantly. Looks like he's got his punch resistance back tight to this point. A fight that's tightened up, though. Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury with that jab.
Up on his toes.
They're trying to stay on the outside. He can bring it. There it was there. Right on cue. Again, I'd like to see the right uppercut brought into play.
First time we've seen it for a while.
He can bring it. There it was there. Right on cue.
First time we've seen it since the crisis. First time we've seen it for a while, Richie.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, we all marvelled at the fact he lifted himself off the canvas against the dig equally as deep in that round earlier tonight against Oleksandr Usyk. Say Wilder, don't let anybody kid themselves that he didn't have. He was gone for a spell.
Clever, you know, he tends to finish the rounds pretty strongly on the judges. Just to leave that lasting impression.
Around and Fury took it and just stares at him as he moves. Usyk landing right at the end of his back to his corner. One left, Steve.
One left. The draw was 116-1. It was drastically reduced. It has been all week how hard and tight it's going to be. I'm starting to think that draw is a good bet. Me now, I'm
Al Sheikh, Cristiano Ronaldo and Anthony Joshua. I'd love to hear the conversations down there. Frank Warren, Turkey, take your eyes off it. The good news is, everybody, this was a two-fight.
wins this fight, there will be screams from both camps.
We're going to get to see it again.
You know, it doesn't matter who wins this next round. And who guaranteed, Fletcher. We're on number 2 already.
Some good work here from Usyk as he's
Back in October, brother.
coming forward, left hand over the top there. I thought he did enough really close this. And like Steven says, you could have a draw on your hands. Work to win that round, so again, it's really... What a fight.
12 and final round.
Huge ovation inside the Kingdom Arena. Jason from the pair of them. Maybe 3 minutes to win. Everybody applauding these two warriors. Little work it out. Tyson Fury's thrown tonight. Tyson Fury's had the biggest crisis. More punches tonight. Oleksandr Usyk's landed more punches situation tonight, but he had the lead at that point.
We think in this round, Fletch, who can raise their game?
Think.
who can show a bit of quality, raise the tempo and win this last round. This last
Working back, flicking out the jab.
round could be crucial, but Usyk started it well.
Fury. First undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. One of them might be 3 minutes away from becoming this century. Then again, it might be too close to call for the judges. Usyk.
Yes, indeed. And you can see the
Desperate to get close. Fury desperate to stay on the outside, Richie.
urgency in Usyk. He knows that, you know, he probably needs this last
Just grazed the forehead of Tyson Fury. Manuel Palermo.
round, and yet he's working better and harder.
Craig Metcalf and Mike Fitzgerald, the three judges. Fury lands a decent right hand. Halfway through the first half of the fight belongs.
It's just Tyson Fury just finding
to Fury. Second half to Oleksandr Usyk.
his rhythm in this round, though. Fletch up on his toes again. Fury in this round.
Cuffing right hand.
Usyk coming forward, but there's been some good stuff from Tyson
From Usyk just as Fury was moving away. And good shot, Fury. That just made minutes ago. Fury, Usyk take a couple of backward steps.
It's nipping top there, isn't it? Fury a bit wild with that shot. This last 40 seconds or so, Fletch. I mean, his head's there.
And a great sportsmanship between the pair of them. Two proud champions.
Could be crucial now. Again, if there was a little bit of a clash.
Champions. Two fighting men, two warriors. Great shot. How significant that could turn out to be. Fury might just be nicking this last round, you know, Richie. And good shot from Usyk. That long right that just caught on the ropes. Fury with the uppercut. 15 seconds to go. Fury on his way out. Follows it up with a left as Fury's trapped. Right until the end. Little showboat from the Gypsy King. Both of them competing so fiercely. Usyk looking to land a big one. The final from the Gypsy King to the great Ukrainian. Bell, what a fight. A kiss on the head, and anybody who was here tonight.
For the ages!
What?
We were hoping for excitement.
But I say there, ebbed, it flowed. It was just we had him hurt in a fight before. I've seen him drop. I've seen him. I mean, that was a spectacle. It really was.
A chess match, and then maybe he had a couple of rounds up Usyk, pushed a bit like he always does, and Fury never does what he does best. The second half of the fight.
In some quarters of the referee for not stopping the spectacle right to the final bell.
The second half of the fight dipped into the pace, especially in that last one, really forcing the pace, and Fury did. Was it enough? I'm not quite sure.
Well, you know, Mike, somehow, some way, Fury recuperative powers are just surreal.
Both have.
But what about Alexander? A few times.
And guess what? We get to come back. The Bronze Bomber and the Big Jean. USA fight card here from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Me that Usyk has just done enough. It's gone if it isn't a draw. The winner is over.
And of course, Lennox Lewis here in attendance. But that we were here to see it. What an honor to call this.
Go when I watched Lewis and Holyfield battle it out live in person. I could touch the ring for me.
And a tactical battle that is always going to be. That's what you want for the fight of this magnitude, that it lived to fight, but it also needs to deliver. And I think
nervous energy throughout this building as we down. The 10-8 round could be the difference. Triber has the decision. Michael Buffer, has.
Arabia, we go to the scorecard. Palermo scores the contest 115-1. Metcalf scores it 114. Mike Fitzgerald has it. The winner by split decision from Ukraine, Usyk.
He's